Hello and welcome back to our podcast. I'm thrilled to be discussing all things crypto, blockchain, and of course, NetFlowCoin. I am the NetFlowCoin Foundation's CMO, Frederick Bravey, and today I will be explaining why NetFlowCoin is a good choice for investors. Before I dive in, I have made a few other podcasts about the blockchain and what NetFlowCoin is. If you want to head over there and take a listen, please do so. So let me dive in. Over the last few years, we have seen the rise of numerous different coins hitting the market, gaining hype, increasing in value, and then spiraling down to its inevitable crash. A reason behind this can be due to the overcompensating commitment these coins pledge. Unfortunately, a lot of investors buy into the story of a coin more than its underlying technology. We have seen this before among many companies. We call it an injection model, whereby a company will attain a handful of fans that truly believe in a story, and those fans will tell their friends and so on and so on. What eventually happens is, everyone who brought into that project usually loses out, and they are left scratching their heads wondering where it all went wrong. I speak with numerous investors, ones that want in the crypto space, and they tell me they do their research. But let me be frank, scrolling through a few social media pages and checking out a website is not exactly research, or at least not enough to convince me to put my money there. We have already had access to stock markets and trading conventional stocks, but crypto has brought about a new dimension that has increased the awareness among day-to-day people to buy into the crypto craze. But let's step back for a moment and compare a FTSE 100 company to a crypto project. I like to imagine that looking at a crypto project is like looking through a keyhole, as many of these crypto companies have remained rather hidden, in terms of focusing on the word of mouth in the communities rather than demonstrating their technology or solutions. Conventionally, majority of crypto projects wouldn't be considered secure or transparent enough to join a stock exchange, which in itself is ironic as the industry is built around transparency. And this alone should tell you that there is more than meets the eye when investing in crypto. The get-rich-quick idea has long passed. I don't think we will see a coin like Bitcoin again, at least not the gains that it has achieved over the years. But there are coins that are going to extraordinary lengths to create new innovations for the people, and ultimately this is what the industry entails. What exactly is being built that investors should be looking out for? Well, currently the innovation we are all hearing about is Web3, and Web 3.0 is most certainly an innovative standpoint when we talk about things to invest in. But just like the dot-com era, only a handful of companies will prevail, leaving a long trail of failed, fake, and useless projects in its tracks. People these days have not completely understood the core value of a Web 3.0 architecture, and so many of these projects need to understand this is a long-term game. We won't see mass implementation for another 10 to 20 years. Legislation is another challenge that must be overcome, whereby governments must undertake a long process to decide how Web 3.0 can work alongside the current architecture of the internet that will please both the people and the government. Again, this will take years. So where does NetFlowCoin fit into all of this? Well, if we go back to the transparency aspect of our network, we have, and will continue to do so, leave everything open for review. We ensure that our technology, partnerships, and updates are all communicated to the public. In terms of long-term deployment, this is something we have understood. The network will take many years to be adopted, just like other crypto and blockchain projects. But the key word here is resilience. Not many companies, actually majority of blockchain and crypto projects, aren't patient at all, and are not prepared for the long run. As an investor, this is a cause for concern and something that your research should focus on. Almost like a robotics company, we all see robotics being a thing of the future, but the development, deployment, and adoption aspect of it is a long-term process. We all know it is coming, but the time it takes to be implemented is a strenuous one. Finally, legislation. This is hardly an aspect any project can control. But legislation can change, and with it, so does a project, meaning projects must remain open to adaptability. The NetFlowCoin network is designed for adaptability, as the core business is focused on the foundation of Web 3.0 architecture and the services it supports. Bringing the NetFlowCoin project to the front, our coin's price has an interesting deflation-inflation model, I made a previous podcast about this last week, and that ensures the value of the coin increases over time. When an investor invests into the NetFlowCoin network, they are not only betting on the fluctuations of the coin, but actually the network as a whole and the innovation behind it. Web 3.0 is the point of interest of the future, and investing into a project that has the capability to bring it to fruition offers the best approach, in my opinion, to gaining the best rewards. NetFlowCoin is a layer 1 project that is focusing on delivering an alternative internet that will enable users to stream, store, and share data across a completely decentralized network. As NetFlowCoin is a combination of the blockchain and our SDVN protocol, our roots span across 10 years of development and deployment. We have accumulated over 4.5 million users of the SDVN network through our partnerships and third-party app developers. This gives us the right indication that the technology has the potential to bring about this next-generation internet. Our vision is to be the leading foundation of Web3 and create a free and open internet that will host any type of media content for people to access entirely free from third-party intervention. I would like to mention this is not financial advice in any way, but only an opinion based on what I have witnessed. Well, that is all I have time for today. Again, thank you for listening. I hope this podcast helps you understand NetFlowCoin a little better. If you have any questions about the blockchain, crypto, or NetFlowCoin, you can easily reach out to us by dropping your question in our Telegram group or by sending us a message via our contact page on our website at netflowcoin.io/contact. Join me for next week's podcast as I explain who are NetFlowCoin's competitors and how are they different. Thank you again, and goodbye.